Everybody, welcome back to Mint Out of the Box, the only action figure unboxing show here on YouTube that uses my 40 plus years of action figure collecting knowledge to bring you what I hope is an entertaining few minutes out of your day. I am your host, the godfather of toys, the J-Bomb. Hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. Me and the lovely one, producer Steph, literally just walked in the door from watching the Angels fall to the Blue Jays again. And we went on Friday night, and you can see some of those pictures right here. Me and the lovely one. Look how beautiful she looks. Had a fantastic time. Got to see our boy Mike Trout play. Saw Ohtani hit a couple home runs today. We were there for bobblehead night, and that's going to lead me into my first ever. I told you guys I was going to do it, bobblehead review. It was Star Wars night, so they made this Ohtani with a Star Wars theme. As much as I love the Angels, I'm very kind of let down by their bobbleheads nowadays. I like Mike Trout. Actually, I love Mike Trout. I have a personal history with Mike Trout. He's someone I know personally. And I like Ohtani. But if you look over here to my right, how many Trout and Ohtani bobbleheads does one person need? Because not only do I get them from here, the 66ers, which is the low A affiliate of the Angels, which is right a couple towns over. They make Mike Trout bobbleheads. I love Trout, but I mean, how many bobbleheads can they make? I like how, even though I don't like the Dodgers, I like how they make pretty much everybody. I think they make some people that probably don't deserve bobbleheads, but at least they make a different variety, and I think they make way too many. But if the Angels did that, I'd probably be a little bit happier, because like I said, mix it up. I mean, all these years, we've never had a proper Wally Joyner. And I was just complaining the other day that Wally Joyner, how important he was to the Angels, doesn't get a lot of love. So I'm going to open this up because I'm going to stick it over here on the shelf. And I'll set my bobbleheads up with the box. As you see, he comes with, he's wearing the Obi-Wan Kenobi robe. And instead of a bat, comes with a crappy lightsaber. Screws in, allegedly. The look on producer Steph's face says it all. That's a little bent, so it's taking a second to screw in. And there we go. A little bit too close to his face. Oh, there we go. So there's that. That will go over there on the shelf. Next off, these are starting to finally get clearanced at Target. The Super 7 G.I. Joe figures. These are pretty much some of the crappiest figures on the shelves. But there's some kind of, the G.I. Joes at least have a certain charm because they're kind of modeled after the 80s TV series. And that's why I kind of like how they look. But as you see, this was originally $18. Well, when they re-released the 25th and 30th anniversary figures, they were only $10. And they came with way better articulation, way better detailing. Super 7, I like your stuff. Even though some of it's kind of whack. But some of your properties are really cool, but you charge way too much. But like I said, these are out there. Like I said, I like some of the characters and the designs because, like I said, if you look at that, just like in the cartoon. So there's that. Next, I'm going to bring you these Action Force by the Valaverse people. I only started buying these because I'm a huge fan of Sergeant Slaughter, and whenever we talk about Sergeant Slaughter, we usually play the Sergeant Slaughter theme song. That'll be in the bonus clip today. But I really like how these figures look, and I got this Sergeant Slaughter, these two Sergeant Slaughters, and I was able to score one of the limited edition 500 ones. I was actually able to get two because my wife got one for one of our kids, and I actually got a strongly worded email from the manufacturers accusing me of scalping. Well, as you see these three here, I bought two of these figures, two of each one. And I usually buy two of every one. Well, the Sergeant Slaughters are really hard to get because they're limited to 500. And we wanted to give one, like I said, to one of our kids as a gift. And so we both got one, but since they both were shipped here, they sent me a letter accusing me, saying they're threatening me to cancel my order because I might scalp it. So I'm here to say, as you all know, when I've gone on and on about the whole scalping thing, I'll either trade or straight give away, or if I buy something for somebody and they want it, I charge them exactly what I paid for it. I don't try to mark it up. And I think it was a really crappy way to do business, especially since on the website it doesn't say anything about ordering more than one. Because I was able to, as you see, I was able to buy more than one of these. And this is the kind of figure here that there's a bunch of troops, and more people might want to order more than one. So that's the only thing I have against this company so far. You know, I thought it was a really crappy thing to do to a paying customer. I think they could have went about it a different way. But I'm not going to hold that interaction against the line. I'm a huge... Sergeant Slaughter was always one of my favorite wrestlers since I was a kid. And that goes back a long, long ass time. And so I was going to open up one of these Slaughters. What? There's two different ones. Producer staff making weird faces at me. So I'm going to open it up. The cool thing about Sergeant Slaughter, they made G.I. Joe figure of him. They made an LJN wrestler of him. They made these of him. They made Hasbro figure of him. They made the Jax figure of him. And he has a very distinctive face and features. And it kind of translates well into action figures. Because I really haven't seen too many bad depictions of Sergeant Slaughter. He comes with a lot of really cool guns and weapons. He's got the different hands. Sorry, producer staff giving me the high sign. I gotta get this stuff out of the way. What I do like, he comes right out of the package. I mean, the people that make this, the valaverse people, do a fantastic job on these figures. So that's the Slaughter. I'll drop something here. Oh, vest and backpack. But he comes with a couple different guns. I'll put them all together and let you see how it looks. But here's the other series. One's from Series 1, one's from Series 2, and then there's the one of 500. Of course, I'm not going to open that one up because I only got one of them. And if there's only 500 in the world, I'm not going to mess one up. But like I said, I'm a huge fan of Slaughter. In fact, I always felt that when Hulkamania started, I always felt that back then they should have, instead of Hulk Hogan being the one, Sergeant Slaughter could have, because he was so popular. But a dispute with the WWE and the whole G.I. Joe thing, he went the other way because he probably made a heck of a lot of money, you know, with the G.I. Joe thing. But this is the figure. Like I said, I only got into this line because of Slaughter. I mean, they're great figures, but I don't think I will get. I mean, there's a couple other characters I'm looking at on the backs here that I might get. Like I did the one video where I showed you I got the one generic SWAT soldier or whatever he was. But like I said, if it wasn't for Slaughter, I probably wouldn't have got into this. But if they make more Slaughters, I'm going to get them. So hope you like it. Like I said, I'll put all the accessories on and Steph will show some pictures of it. So that's about it for this week. Remember, if you're on the fence about picking any of these up, check your targets. They're going to start blowing them out, especially since they've released a new wave, which has some cool figures too. But like I said, $18 is a lot to ask for such a basic generic figure. But hey, I'm sure the license probably costs a lot of money, and they got to make their money somewhere. But I don't know. This was $18 regular, and the G.I. Joe classics like this are $22. I mean, up until recently were $19.99. So do the math. But like I said, for $9, I'm all in. So that's it for this week's Mint Out of the Box. I hope the Angels get it back together because they're on a bad streak and they're doing really well. Hope they get back on track. But I will be going to San Diego in a few weeks to see my buddy plays for the Rockies down there. So we're looking forward to that. And me and the one and only Bill from the Bill Collector Show, we're going to be attending the 66ers that's having a Negro League appreciation night. I'm definitely looking forward to hanging out with the Bill Collector. Me and him are putting together something big. Hopefully, we might be doing a podcast. We're trying to work out the details, but we got a format, we got a formula, we got a plan, and it's going to be something similar to this, but way different. So you would have to tune in to see what that's all about. But we got some big plans coming up. So that's it for this week's episode. Hope you have a fantastic one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Of the Cobra Club.